Have you ever asked yourself, why does life put so many struggles on my shoulders? Is the universe punishing me? Or are those struggles actually a gift, a lesson for me to grow stronger? If you're feeling tired, hopeless, ready to give up, then listen carefully to this story. It will show you struggles are not here to destroy you, but to shape you into who you are meant to be. In a small mountain town, there was a boy named David. From a very young age, David knew what hardship meant. His father passed away early. His mother raised him alone. Most days their family meals were nothing more than cold rice and salt water. His school clothes, torn. His friends, they mocked him, calling him the poor boy. Sometimes David hid his simple lunchbox behind his back so no one would laugh at him. One day, a classmate sneered, "Why bother studying? You're poor. You'll only end up working as a servant." That night, David cried. But deep inside, he made a decision. "I will not let poverty bury me. I will use these struggles to grow." Daytime, David studied. Nighttime, he worked, carrying water, washing dishes, hauling bricks, collecting bottles to sell. His small hands became rough and blistered, but his eyes still shone with determination. People told him, "David, drop out of school. Help your mother earn money." But David only shook his head. He believed education was the only way out of poverty. At 18, David got into college. Everyone thought his life would get easier. But in truth, it got harder. Rent, tuition, food, everything was a burden. He worked all kinds of jobs: waiter, delivery boy, flyer distributor. One stormy night, drenched in the rain, he sat under a roof corner, cold, exhausted, on the edge of quitting. But then, he remembered his mother's eyes filled with wrinkles, but never lacking faith in him. And he told himself, "I cannot waste these struggles. If I quit now, all the sweat and tears will mean nothing." Years later, David graduated with honors. But even then, life tested him again. In his company, no one believed in the poor kid. They gave him trivial tasks. Some even said to his face, "You're nothing special." But David stayed silent. He chose not to argue, but to prove. He worked harder, stayed longer, learned faster, and step by step, he built trust. After 3 years, David became the youngest team leader in the company. Not because he was the smartest, but because he had something rare, unyielding perseverance. One day, David returned to his old home. He stood in the yard where he once carried buckets of water. He looked at the worn-out house, the memories of hunger, of tears, and he smiled. He finally understood. Without poverty, he would not have strength. Without mockery, he would not have determination. Without nights of cold rain, he would not have unshakable faith. And today, David wants to tell you this: struggles are not your enemy. They are gifts, training grounds for your soul. If you complain, you lose everything. But if you embrace them, you gain a power no one can take away. So when life gets dark, don't ask, "Why me?" Instead, ask, "What is this teaching me? How will this make me stronger?" Remember this: don't waste your struggles. Turn them into stepping stones. One day, you'll look back and thank those very hardships, because thanks to them, you became the strongest version of yourself